Ah, Eli, how are we today?
About as well as anyone can be expected when in solitary confinement.
Ah, yes, well, you were disrupting the other patients, so we had to put you by yourself.
What other patients?
The other patients at this institution?
Show them to me. Show me the other patients. I don't believe they exist.
As I just said, you were disrupting them. That's why we had to put you by yourself. You are alone now.
But I'm not alone.
Okay, Eli, that's right. I am here now, so you're not alone anymore.
You don't understand. We're not alone, Dr. Davenport. There are others.
No, I can assure you we're very much alone.
No, they're here. I can sense them, almost see them, watching us.
Okay, well, we'll address your paranoia later, but as you know, I'm not here to play games.
Oh, I know exactly why you're here, Dr. Davenport.
And why am I here?
You're here because they willed it.
And who are they, Eli?
Well, there's no way of knowing, is there?
It's amazing how your mind can invent new realities for any situation. I believe you're suffering from what is called invert solipsism. Are you familiar with the term?
That's the notion that only the self exists.
Correct. The astronauts who were in outer space spent a lot of time away from Earth. And eventually they began to believe that nothing else was real, that it was only an existence in their mind. That is solipsism. But you are suffering from the opposite, the inverse solipsism. You don't believe that you are real, is that correct?
No, not entirely. I believe I exist because of something or somebody else, somebody who is beyond reality. And I think this person is responsible for your existence too, for all of this.
Eli, I believe you've reinvented the concept of God.
I'm not talking about God, Dr. Davenport. I'm talking about some force more knowable, insidious, yet beyond our perception.
Well, make love not war after all.
What?
Make love not war after all.
Why did you say that just now? What did that phrase have to do with this conversation exactly?
It was just an observation, and no need to obsess.
But it was forced. You said it like you were reading it from a script.
No, that's absurd.
This is absurd. It's all absurd. And yet...
And yet, what, Eli?
Let me see your file.
No, this is confidential. You can't see my file.
Just hold it up just for a moment, please.
Eli, I don't think that's a good idea. Oh, okay. Here you go.
Open it.
Eli, I'm not going to open it.
Please, just for a second, please.
Happy
I
now?
knew it.
You knew what, Eli?
See for yourself. Your file, my file, it's blank. There's nothing in it. You're holding an empty folder in your hands.
Oh, wow.
You're speechless, Doctor.
I'm sure there's an explanation.
But there is an explanation. I've told it to you. This is all a stage. All of this is created by design. Even this very moment now.
Eli, calm down now. I'll have to call for
To call for an orderly who doesn't even exist in any way, who won't have a need to come out at all due to the following words coming out of my mouth this very second, bestowed upon me by some unknowable reality that's beyond the limits of my own control. If I could tear my jaw apart and free my soul from this cage of a body, I would. Alternately, if I could clamp my mouth shut and starve myself to death, I would also do that. If I could fly, if I could transport my being to some other realm, or otherwise free myself from the course of events that inevitably be before me, I would do that. But no, I am here, I am now, I am constrained.
Eli, now there's no need for theatrics.
But this is theatrics, Doctor! What is this? What's your chair?
It's a chair.
Your chair, I'm asking you what it is.
It's a chair.
It's an acting block, for Christ's sake.
Well, the hospital has been forced through budget.
And what is this?
That is a toy that was left here by a previous guest in our institution.
Excuses. Dr. Davenport, this is just some prop. Some irrelevant thing that has no proper place here, but has been ordained to be here for reasons which it isn't ours to question.
I'm not sure I understand.
Are you familiar with Plato's allegory of the cave?
Yes, the allegory of the cave. Let's see, there were two prisoners. They were in a cave. They were raised there for their entire lives. They only saw shadows on the wall, just illusions. It was to prove to them that reality is what we perceive. It's not. It's only what we see. It's not reality. But yeah, that's just what we perceive.
Do you remember the ending of the allegory?
The ending of the allegory. Yes. One of the prisoners breaks free from the cave, and he goes out and sees true reality in all of its beauty and its dimension.
Yes, and?
He returns to the cave, and he tells the other prisoner about what is real, and that what he's seeing on the wall isn't real and was never real.
Yes, and then?
And then the other prisoner thinks he's insane.
So you see where I'm coming from. But Dr. Davenport, it isn't that the prisoner sees his enlightened friend as being insane. It's what he fears is the truth. He chooses to remain in the dark and to be comfortable with his little shadows. Do you understand?
Oh, well, our time is up. I must be going.
What did you
now.
look at just now? A watch? There isn't a watch on your wrist.
Your hour is through, Eli. I must be leaving.
No, please don't go. It hasn't even been 10 minutes.
I have other patients to see. I must leave at this
No,
time.
Dr. Davenport, please don't go. There aren't any other patients. Don't you understand? It's only me and you and the spectators.
Good afternoon, Eli. Please try not to be so overly dramatic.
But this is drama, Doctor. Don't you see? But you see, don't you? You out there watching me with your eyes without saying anything, out there beyond this impenetrable film that directs my own experiences and yours. Some man like me, some man who never existed, once spoke of chaos. He said it's at the heart of all reality. He said there are some out there out amongst you all who cling to law or God or love or flag. And these things, like my existence, are illusions. Only the ladder of chaos is real. The climb is all there is. So fall then, curtain, and let me be carried out of being to the sound of your applause.